It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Shifted upfield, and he's picked out the run. He is through here. Decent hit! He's got a goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Camavinga. Mbappe! Mbappe! And that is faded wide. Mendy. Valverde fiddles it through. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. Alexander-Arnold. Interesting ball. Rodrigo.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He's got away. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Spectacular save! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Alexander-Arnold will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And that should get the job done. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Eder Militao kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vinicius Junior.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now he's off and running. That's been cut out. Well played. No, that's been intercepted. And the first 45 minutes are up. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Madrid have been nothing short of awesome in the first 45 minutes. A truly memorable performance on all counts, and it has to be said, this match is well and truly already won. And we're underway again. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. Bellingham looking to get on the end of this. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. So, he's plotting something before playing it in. Mendy. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe goes in for the header! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. And they win it back again. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that's been won straight back. Not the most accurate pass. Valverde. Eder Militao promptly onto that, and that is that. Mbappe. Real chance! And he's hit it too high.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Tchouaméni. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Vinicius Junior, a massive creative influence involved in so many goals. Now it's Valverde. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Valverde really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, well played, well played. And he's heaved it away. Well, that is one way to stop him. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Mendy goes looking wide. So, what can they make of this? That looks a good ball through. He's got the shot away! It's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Tchouaméni. He's gone forward.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Bout of passing here, really. He has a go! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, terrific save.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Vinicius Junior with the... Oh, shooting chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Madrid are looking to go forward now. He has found the way through. Oh, that was vital.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the time...
He's had a shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nicely worked. And he's gone looking for safety. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vinicius Junior. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bellingham. And that's a good ball. Madrid needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Vinicius Junior. Great hit! And he's missed it. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he was quick to react. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
2 minutes to be added on. And that's that. Madrid looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Mbappe, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling best. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mbappe gets flagged offside. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And he welcomes it in. Oh, great play! Valverde was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Bellingham. Well read, nice interception. No, that's been intercepted. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that has earned... There's the hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Oh, that's well spotted. Bellingham. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, well played. That's really well cleared. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Chouameni. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Madrid with the corner. They're first. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, important interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, that's an excellent interception. Half an hour played now. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played, well played. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Madrid finding their passes.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Eder Militao calmly anticipates. Looking here to chip it through. Good read, needed to be. Now the finish! It's in!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Mbappe. Now there's a fine ball. Chance! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really...
There's the whistle for half-time. Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Madrid sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And the second half gets underway.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Mbappe. Chance here to counter. Mbappe! Valverde. Mbappe might just make this. Camavinga gets a foot in here. Oh, good ball! And he was alert to it. Here comes the corner. Corner number 2 then. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got away. Vinicius Junior. Real chance here. And a shot! And that is wildly off target. And no, that was never going to make it. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. He's played him through. Vinicius Junior could try cutting inside here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now it's Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
A case now of complete control. And he was quick to react. Mendy. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And the pass is intercepted. Vinicius, he's got the shot away! Referee's given a throw. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Mbappe. Valverde. He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. Mendy did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Vinicius Junior get... Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Madrid presented with a golden opportunity here. Courtois will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence that was never missing.
Madrid are having a ball here.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
That's good defending, very good defending.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. He'll fancy himself from here. He's gone direct. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Mbappe. Big chance! And that's past the post.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Mendy. Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Rodrigo providing an outlet on that flank. He has found the way through. That's tidy. Valverde. Mbappe!
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Look at the space here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that's been won straight back. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And it's played forward. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get it through? Vinicius Junior. And the ball is out of play. And he cuts out the supply, and he welcomes it in. Vinicius Junior. Tchouaméni. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Rodrigo. That's a shade optimistic. Rodrigo puts his foot on the gas. Vinicius Junior. Real chance! Bellingham. Looking for options for movement. And the number on the board is 3. Up towards the front line. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Mbappe. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, what a ball! And time is up. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Bellingham, he can run onto that. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Tries a shot! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Shifted upfield. Engages and forces him off the ball. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, easy pickings there. Good spot, he's seen the run. Played into space out wide. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Tchouaméni. Alaba. It's Bellingham. Alaba. And it's been given away. Valverde. Not the most accurate pass. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Vinicius Junior hits one! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And he's running through. Big chance, must be Vinicius Junior! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was.
Ah, he's given it away. Opts to play it back. Now it's Mbappe. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Bellingham, under an awful lot of pressure.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Good read, needed to be. Valverde, and he's intervened well there. It's Bellingham. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Bellingham with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
Valverde. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Camavinga. Madrid, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And he's only too happy to take that back. And there's green grass ahead of him. Mbappe! Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bellingham. It is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He's going to be disappointed with that. Camavinga. Oh, he's onto this. Vinicius Junior is in a really... Goes for the header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
That's alert.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Oh, he's been... There's the shot! And yes, it's there! The second half sparks straight into life. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Oh, what a mistake! Oh, he's through and all alone! Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And he's going direct. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Mbappe. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. He's missed, but not by that far. And they can counter here.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational in that half-time dressing room, seems to have paid off for the moment at least.
And it's played forward. And no, that was never going to make it. And he's heaved it away. Tchouaméni Now it's Mbappe.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, that's well spotted.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Valverde. Vinicius Junior. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Bellingham. Mbappe. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And that has been cut short. Rodrigo is onto it in a flash. Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Tchouameni. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. So here comes a substitution. He got amongst the goals here, and now he takes his leave.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Madrid have their third corner. And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence. Valverde wriggles his way through. He won't be happy with that one. Tchouameni. And he's managed to get free, showing good feet. Valverde. Now there's a fine ball. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now they can clear their lines. Back into the middle. Oh, that was vital.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Mbappe. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. Now it's Rodrigo. Decent chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Bellingham, Rodrigo. Mbappe. Brahim Diaz. Tchouameni cuts it out. Deep into stoppage time. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. Mbappe He's flagged offside. And that will be it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. That is good alertness. Mbappe! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's gone out for a throw-in. And the pass is intercepted. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless...
Has a go! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Bellingham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Madrid with the corner, there first. Rodrigo with the short one. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Great chance! Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Eder Militao kept his eye on it, and he's there. That pass has been well intercepted. Bellingham, he's got a... He's had a hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
It was a first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Oh, that's clever. Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
No, that's been intercepted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Foot in. Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. Rodrigo is flagged offside. Great defending, strong and determined. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Rodrigo. Good read. Needed to be. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold. 30 minutes gone. It's just beyond his reach. Bellingham. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Great challenge, time to perfection. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently... Rodrigo!
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bellingham. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Bellingham. Now that's well seen too. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Valverde. Mendy. And Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. And he's in on goal. Oh, that was vital. Bellingham. Oh, this looks sharp. Tchouameni. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Bellingham.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Vinicius Junior. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Mbappe. Oh, super find. And he's had it nicked away.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
That's been cut out, well played. Bellingham. For Valverde. Mendy. Now it's Camavinga. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's through here. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Mendy kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. No, he's had it taken off him. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Rodrigo. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Camavinga. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. He won't be happy with that one. Now, who's going to be first to this? Vinicius Junior. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's a pretty loose pass. Moved on forwards. Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. He is through here. And he gets rid in a hurry.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Vinicius Junior. No way through. Eder Militao. Mendy. Vinicius Junior. And it's played forward. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, well played, well played. Valverde. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's going to go a long way. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, played right into his path.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Looking tidy in possession here. And a shot! That's been drilled forward. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. Oh, good ball. Mbappe! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Mbappe certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Rodrigo. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. For Valverde. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best. Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments. And this is a rather big one. And it all depends on the service.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
You wonder if that's it now. But there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And he was alert to it. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Vinicius Junior chasing after it.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
He's played him through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a throw. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham is there to clear. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Camavinga. Oh, there's a probing ball. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Goulet.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Chance! Oh, what about that? And that's got to be it! That has got to be it!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
A 1-0 lead established. And he cuts out the supply. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Vinicius Junior. And that is expertly dealt with. Extra time reaches half-time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? And the action has already restarted. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Vinicius Junior, Modric, he's picked his way through. It is a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. There's the ball. He's got tall. And that would have been game, set and match.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
And that has put paid to that. Oh, super find. And here's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Now it's Modric. Great hit! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive. We know that, and that one never really got going.
All hands on deck for this one. Eder Militao attempts to... And the referee brings it to a close. Madrid have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Eder Militao makes the interception. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, there's the clearance. And here's Mbappe.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, I've got my eye on Militao, who's developing his game very well and quite quickly. I think you need someone very strong in the central defensive position, and he is living up to that now, delivering what he was maybe failing to deliver not so long ago. Just a lot more confidence, a lot stronger, and he'll be the one that they'll have to try and get past.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Eder Militao. First quarter of an hour gone.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
And he's cut it out. Vinicius Junior. Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Rodrigo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Shapes to shoot! It's there! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
No way through there. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Eder Militao. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Rodrigo. Now it's Mbappe.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Chooses to go back. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. And Alexander-Arnold. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He has found the way through. Oh, well played. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Has a look and place it forward. Tchouaméni. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Madrid have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, what a ball! And now a sudden chance to counter. Bellingham. Tchouaméni. And that's really well manoeuvred. Eder Militao cuts out the pass. Bellingham. Valverde. Mbappe. There's the hit! He scores! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
That looks a good ball through. Brilliantly cut out. And the first half is done. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Madrid are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And we're already back up and running after half-time. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. Madrid can breathe again. Just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Vinicius Junior going full steam ahead down the left flank. Valverde. Valverde unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well timed, excellent interception. Vinicius Junior is herring after that one. Madrid with this 2-goal lead, they're certainly looking much the more assured side. Valverde. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's been shifted off it. Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. Now that's well seen too. Almost an hour gone. Now it's Mbappe. And he's picked out the run. Mendy clears. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Good ball over the top. Oh, sweet feet. Valverde. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. Nice sequence of passes, this. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Alexander-Arnold looking to play it into the box. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Can he put it away? And more and more and more. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
A case now of complete control. That's a little off target. Mbappe chasing after it. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, no joy this time. And that's really well manoeuvred. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Good spot, he's seen the run. Tchouaméni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Eder Militao spots it and intercepts. That is a great pick out. Ah, that's a fine interception.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Madrid are closing in on a comfortable win. Bellingham. Valverde, pass somewhat off target. And he's intervened well there. Bellingham. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Rodrigo. And now the breakaway. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Looking for the runner. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Mbappe gleefully reminding us of what a superb day he's had at the office. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make